So when you're speaking to people who may not necessarily come from a technical background or a security background, what's the hardest part about explaining what you do day to day in plain English, where, you know, if you bumped into somebody at a wedding, for example, oh, you know, how's work? Do you try and leave them with something that they can take away and kind of improve their own cyber hygiene without having to kind of, you know, give them a masterclass of everything cybersecurity related?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So this happens all the time. So if I'm meeting, you know, like bumping into somebody at a wedding and people say, what do you do for a living? The way I sort of try and frame it is, I'll say, you know, you go on the news and you'll see that unfortunately big companies like Marks and Spencer's and Co-op and Jaguar Land Rover were targeted in big cyber attacks. And they'll know about that because that's on the BBC News. Everybody knows about it. So I work with companies, not those companies, but I work with companies. And my job is ultimately to stop them being on the news or to stop them having a cyber attack that has that level of impact. And I go, oh, okay, right, now I understand what you do, you know, and I haven't gone into sort of any sort of technical jargon or